want that perfection, you want the precision, you want the clean lines, you want to look at it and just feel, you know.
I went to pole class by myself.
Thank you, Phoenix, for coming here.
You're welcome.
And doing this with us. We have a few questions for you. Mm-hmm. What would you be doing if you wouldn't be pole dancing?
I would probably be in the same career that I was in before. I left it to pole dance, which was dancing professionally. At the time, I was dancing in a Broadway show called The Lion King, so I would probably still be doing that or something similar.
We heard you're a night owl.
Mm-hmm.
What keeps you up at night?
Anything. I just don't want to sleep.
How many hours of sleep do you get in?
At night, maybe 4 or 5 if I'm lucky, and then I'll take like a 1 or 2 hour nap during the day, and that's fine. And then usually like after about a week or maybe 2, my body's like, hey, we need to rest, and I'll take like one big long 12 to 14 hour sleep, and then I start all over again. I just like it when everyone is like asleep at night, and then I have like all my time to myself. It's quiet. But also like when I'm at home in the US, like the majority of my work happens with people overseas. So at home for me at like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., that's like 9, 10, 11. That's like, you know, when you're work. For me, I'm like, okay, 1 a.m. for me is great. It's 10 a.m. for you. That's good. So it
Perfect.
Works.
Basically, you work in every time zone.
Yeah, yeah.
What would be actually the most surprising thing to know about you that we don't know yet?
Well, I would say that I dance with the Lion King, but I think a lot of people know that already. But another one is that I'm really, really big into the stock market. I started investing lightly shortly after I found out that I was pregnant with my son, who is now 22. And then when he turned 3 years old is when I started really investing a lot more heavy. And then over COVID, I started learning about options. That's my big thing right now. I probably spend more time trading options than I do pole dancing.
So you could say that Phoenix is into maths,
I love math.
statistics,
I love numbers, yes.
and geeky stuff. Or no?
I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say math, numbers, statistics, and movement. How about that?
Okay.
Let's say that. Okay.
Do you maybe know how many countries you visited with pole dancing?
Okay, so it's at least 50.
Wow.
And I know that from the last time that I wrote everything down, that was pre-COVID, and there's been some new additions since then. So yeah, let's go with 50, but I know that it's more than that.
So how long have you been now in pole dance?
I started pole dancing. My first class was, I think it was September 19th, 2010.
Oh, what a date to
Yes,
remember.
I remember the date because it was life-changing.
Who took you to the class?
Me?
Yeah?
Me.
You just went by yourself?
Yeah. I found out about it and I went.
I went to pole class by myself.
To who would you recommend pole dancing?
Everyone.
Boys, girls,
Everyone.
Men, women, everyone.
Young, old, everyone.
Nice.
Yes. As long as like you breathe, then I think you should try it.
Do you like to practice in group or alone?
By myself.
Oh, by myself.
Yes, just me, myself, and I.
And your pole.
And the pole.
When do you like to practice? In the morning or late at night?
No.
Or in the middle of the night?
Yes.
You
Yes.
do? You do
No,
practice?
no. Middle of the day.
Middle of the day.
It used to be different. I used to love to train at night. I would be happy to go to the studio from like 8 p.m. to midnight. You know,
Okay, yeah.
and I could probably still do that. I would prefer to do late night than morning, but lately just how my schedule has changed. I would say post-COVID, afternoon is best for me. Like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock is perfect.
Since you said that you travel really a lot, which MilaKrasna piece is always in your
Zaria.
suitcase? Zaria?
Yes.
Is that your favorite
Yes.
piece? Which color?
All of them.
All of them?
Actually, the dark rose is probably my favorite, but I like all of them.
A set or a bodysuit?
Bodysuit. Zaria bodysuit. Any bodysuit, actually, but Zaria bodysuit is my favorite.
Where did your relationship between you and MilaKrasna started?
Okay, so this is kind of two parts. I came across MilaKrasna on Instagram somehow, and then I was at Pole Art Italy. I forgot if it was 2016 or 17. Okay, 2017. And MilaKrasna was there, but there with some other brand, and she had the bodysuit, Alina. And I was like, that's the bodysuit I saw online. I want it so bad. And I was asking the lady about it. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it, but right now I'm judging. I'll be back. And I guess during that time, she had contacted, MilaKrasna and be like, oh, Phoenix is here. She likes that bodysuit. And I guess she was like, give it to her. Mm-hmm. And then the lady came over with the bag, and I was like, what? It was mine. Like, I had it. So that was my first, and I wore that outfit. Like, I loved it so much. And then maybe a year later, 2018 maybe, I was at Alex Pole Camp, and MilaKrasna was there as a sponsor. And then that's where the relationship and the friendship started. I was there with Marianne Cramp, and we did a photo shoot, and we wore the white Viscera sets, which is beautiful. And then after that, she asked me to be MilaKrasna's ambassador. I was actually the first one. And that was it. Like, we just clicked. There was nothing like MilaKrasna on the market. The styles, the designs, the quality, and everything about it was just everything that I aspired to be as far as pole. You want that perfection, you want the precision, you want the clean lines, you want to look at it and just feel, and that was me and MilaKrasna. So
we love you.
You guys have me. You have me forever. You cannot get rid of me no matter what.
That's perfect. So, can we expect a collab with MilaKrasna?
You can.
Somewhere in the future?
It's been in the works. Yeah, we have some things happening.
Perfect.
It's coming.